Wise within the locker room this week, always coming off a loss, it's interesting to see how the team reacts.
Yeah, I mean, I think the 24-hour rule was definitely in effect. Sunday, coming in and watching the film was pretty tough, especially considering how well we played as a team in that first half. But going against a team like that, like I said, you got to take advantage of every opportunity that comes, and we didn't do that. So this week, just focus on the finer details. Guys have been flying around so far. We got another big work day tomorrow, and I'm definitely excited. I know guys will respond the right way on Saturday.
Washington, we've never played them before, so you don't have any familiarity with them. So what have you learned about Washington this week?
They were in the national championship last year. I know there's a lot of turnover from staff to staff from last year to this year, but I mean they made it to that game for a reason. They got a lot of holdover from that team, so it just goes back to never take anybody lightly. I know we don't have tons of film on them, like tendencies and stuff like that, but I think our coaches and our players, we do a great job preparing every way we can, and I think we'll be ready to go for Saturday for sure.
From what you've seen on the film so far from Washington, what kind of sticks out to you? What have you noticed about what they did?
A lot of athleticism across the board for sure. I mean, they got good running backs, good receivers. The O-line works well together. They're a scrappy group, and it's a fun opportunity, especially coming off a loss for us to see how we respond. And like I said, I know we got the right guys in the building, and I know we'll come out firing up things. Figuratively, not literally. Let me clarify on that.
You excited to get to play a new team in Washington? I mean, been here for a few years, and it's just generally the same Big Ten teams over and over. Is it fun to see Washington on the schedule?
No, yeah, it'll be exciting. It's our first taste of the new Big Ten. It's special. It talks to the time that we're in right now in college football, and hopefully this is the first of many fun, intense meetings between us two.
You guys have been through losses, obviously, before wins, but Ferentz probably the same every week. What is his message to you guys bouncing back off that loss?
I think that's one of the things that make Coach Ferentz really special. He stays level-headed, at whether we win by 40 or we lose by 40. It's always about the next day, the next play, the next step. And coming in on Sunday, it's just about be honest while you're watching the film. If you did good here, say you did good, but if you don't feel like you gave your best, be critical about it and figure out how you can be different next time. And come Monday morning, all his attention was forward on Wisconsin. So us as a team, we got to have that same mindset, and I think he does a great job putting that in us.
You kind of already touched on it a little bit.
Washington, sorry.
You kind of already touched on it a little bit. Just
New
with,
Big Ten.
With Washington being a part of conference now, and like somebody said, you guys haven't played them before. I know you guys try to kind of see every game the same as how it is, but is there a little different feel to this one you're about to go into?
Our preparation is still the same. There's nothing different in our schedule or anything like that. It's a new opponent, but in terms of the preparation, the detail that you got to prepare with, that'll all stay the same. Our coaches are doing a great job putting together a great plan for us, so it'll just be on the players to execute.
What are some of those adjustments that you guys on the defensive side are looking to make or have talked about just from Ohio State going into Washington?
I can't speak on the exact adjustments, but I know we're trying to communicate more. We've been giving up a lot of big plays this season, and that's obviously something that we're not used to. But I think it just goes back to focusing on the small stuff, making sure we're aligned, making sure our keys are correctly, our eyes in the right spot, and I think so far we've been getting better at that this week, and I'm excited to see our improvement come Saturday.
You guys have really senior-led defense. You guys have ridden the waves, ups and downs. Does it kind of give you an advantage when you go into a stretch like this? Like, that you need to improve, but it's kind of easy to maintain the level-headedness?
Yeah, it's easy because what it takes and what you have to do in order to get back to that medium level and uphold that standard that's been set before you. But obviously we haven't been putting up the defensive results that we wanted to so far this year. Obviously our record is still 3-2, but we know that we need to play better. And I think we got the right guys in our building, the right mindsets. And I know as the season keeps progressing, we need to be better. And I think we'll be better.
So it's pretty easy to kind of balance between being accountable and also patient, like it's still day-by-day improvement.
Yeah, we don't point the finger, whether that's defensively, offensively, special teams. We all work together. We're one unit. We win together, we lose together, and we got good guys in that locker room. So I know guys are working hard. Guys are very critical of themselves and what they do, and I know that'll only pay off for us today.